What is going on, you guys? This is Gamer Crash Craze here, and welcome to a new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Call of Duty World War II's newest update that rolled out right before this past weekend. This update has mainly some weapon tunings, primarily to the newest weapons that came out during the Blitzkrieg event. So, Sledgehammer Games went ahead and rolled out some fixes for 3 guns in particular, and made sure to provide some details as to the reasonings behind each nerf or buff. The first weapon to discuss is the ITRA Burst. This weapon is one of the newest additions to Call of Duty World War II. It actually is the first and only burst primary that was added into the game. All in all, this weapon received a nerf across the board, including nerfs to its cooldown burst, its rate of fire, and the advanced rifling attachment, as well as the ADS recenter timing. Sledgehammer Games explains that these changes are to make the weapon more in line with the player's skill. Based on their data with the weapon, its use wasn't really giving the player a penalty for missing any shots. With these changes, the weapon should be in a better spot in terms of balancing it out. I haven't used the gun yet, but for sure being shot across the map by almost a worm burst is a bit frustrating to say the least. Having that advanced rifling nerf might just combat those instances, and I'm definitely going to want to still unlock this weapon at some point to try and give this gun a go. The next weapon that received slight changes was the Goo Air 43. This weapon has gone through some tunings in the past, and Sledgehammer Games has revisited it yet again. The Goo Air has received a fire rate buff that may just contend with the M1A1 in the semi-auto category. Sledgehammer Games still sees this weapon as difficult to use. Upping the fire rate should enable a higher damage potential and make the gun more viable against its other weapon contenders. This is really interesting to see the Goo Air get more attention. I'm definitely going to start using this weapon more and see how it stacks up in-game. Lastly, we have the bar coming into the spotlight yet again. The bar has received an ADS transition time nerf. This change has come about due to the division changes that were implemented in that huge update a few weeks ago. Apparently, when stacked next to the infantry division, the bar was seen as a widespread powerful weapon, since the infantry division does give you a reduction to your ADS weapon sway. This nerf was meant to tone the weapon strength to make the other rifles more viable against it. Also, we have a slight change to some of our secondaries. The semi-automatic pistols, including the P08, the M1911, and the 9mm SAP, have all been given a slightly improved accuracy. According to Sledgehammer Games, the machine pistol is the dominant secondary, so they decided to give all the others an all-around buff to make them more in line with the machine pistol. All in all, this really shows that Sledgehammer Games are taking a look and paying attention to how the game is being played. Kinda cool to know that they are making adjustments accordingly, trying to keep the game balanced with every update. So that's gonna about conclude tonight's video on the new Call of Duty World War II update. Let me know in those comments down below what weapon you'll be putting some more time into now that some of them have been changed. Leave a like to show some support for these update videos. I love doing them to not only inform myself, but to also share the word. Lastly, if you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you do, you can expect a video from me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, as well as a live stream every Thursday and Friday, you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.